Okay, best friends, let's just jump right into this video. I literally have goosebumps. I woke up out my sleep today, and anytime I wake up out my sleep with a message, I feel like that's strictly God telling me you got to do this. I was supposed to do a girl talk, but literally God said, nah, you need to get this message out because it's life-changing advice that's going to spark something into someone to follow their dreams, okay? I literally, anytime I feel this emotion, I know it's not me. I know it's God. So I want you just to pay attention to what I got to say because I feel like it's really going to help a lot of you out there who's stuck, who don't know, what to do about following their dreams. I got you. But before you follow your dreams, I want you to understand this message. The first message that I want you guys to understand, right, is that if you feel like you got to move to another state in order for you to grow as a person or follow your dreams, then by all means necessary, do it. Don't listen to people telling you, for example, let's say you want to move to Atlanta. Don't listen to people telling you, there's nothing. I live in Atlanta. There's nothing in Atlanta for you. People always think they're going to come here and they're just going to be this big star. It's not like that. Or don't move to New York. It's not what it seems on TV. What those people are failing to tell you is that they failed. You see, you can move to these places and be the next Tyler Perry, be the next superstar. The reason why they haven't experienced that is because they never took advantage of the powerful resources around them. Okay? Look at Arrogant Tay. I was on his Instagram one time and he said something that was just like so inspirational. You see, Arrogant Tay, for those of you who do not know who he is, he's a celebrity hairstylist. He's like the GOAT of hairstylists. There's not a style that this man does that he doesn't body. He does celebrity hairstyles, your favorite influencers' hairstyles. Tay is on top of his game. But let me tell you something about Arrogant Tay. Tay is from Chicago. He was known in Chicago. He was flourishing, growing in Chicago. But something in his heart, and I'm telling you, anytime you get a message, that's not you, that's God. God will never put a dream in your heart if he didn't want you to live it. That's a separate testimony on its own. But Tay just felt like he needed a change. He wanted to go to Atlanta because people were telling him that he probably will grow as a hairstylist in Atlanta. Atlanta is known for hair and all of that. Just come to Atlanta. So that's what he did. He picked up and moved to Atlanta. And look who he is today. Now, who knows if he would have stayed in Chicago, if he would be as big as he is now. Okay? But you know what he did? He took that leap of faith. He went to another state that he didn't know if he was going to make it out or not. He did it. He betted on himself and he won. Let me tell you something. I don't care if your dream is to be a singer and a dancer and you feel like you want to go to LA, it doesn't matter if it's 1 million people, because when God calls you to do something, he's going to give it to you. You're not even going to know how you made it. You're not going to even know how you got it. But God got to see that you got to do the work. You got to do the work first and he's going to do the rest. Let me just say, it takes a lot for someone to pack up and move to somewhere they do not know. And for some of you can stay in your hometown and flourish because, you're really good at focusing. But for you out there who you get distracted easily or you're very, you're comfortable, I suggest if you want to follow your dreams and make it, I think you should move. Even though it's going to be scary, once you move, it's going to be the best decision you ever made. I don't know anybody that moved to another state to follow their dreams regretting it. The only people that regret following their dreams is the people that just gave up. They felt like it wasn't going to happen for them. You see, I could have gave up on my dreams. I started YouTube 7 years ago. 2 years out of that, I wasn't getting paid. The whole 2.5 years, I wasn't getting subscribers like that. I got subscribers the 3rd or 4th year of me pursuing YouTube. But it's just something in my heart. It's something that I enjoyed. It was my passion, and I went for it. I literally, every time somebody would tell me, girl, YouTube ain't no real job, or somebody would tell me like, that's a little far-fetched. Don't you think you should do something more, more real, that's more realistic? For me, that's so real. That's so triggering for me when someone tells me, I think you should do something more realistic. Nothing about my YouTube career was realistic. It was a far-fetched dream and I knew it. But like I said before, God would never put a dream in your heart if he didn't want you to live it. Stop listening to those people. You know what you should do? Cut them out. Cut them out, because you need to be tunnel vision. If you want to really live the dreams that you have, it can happen. But as long as you surround yourself with negative people that have all this crap to say about you, you will never live out your dreams. Let's move on to number 2. This is why it's so important to stop letting people talk fear into your dreams, right? Number 2 is, some people don't believe in you because they don't believe in themselves. You see, once upon a time, they had many dreams, but they didn't have the guts to pursue it. They stayed in a job that they were comfortable in. They was making $20, $25 an hour. They were comfortable. They had their girlfriend. They probably had their own place to stay. So, their dream of becoming an actor or a singer or a hairstylist or whoever was in a back burner, because they're like, you know what? I'm comfortable. I have a good job. I don't want to bet on life. Some people don't want to bet on life. You ever watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I know that's an old ass show, but in that show, there were contestants on there that they reached $1 million, and then the host was like, "Do you want to stop now or you want to continue?" And most people at $1 million in the show, they will stop, because if you continue, you could lose it all, right? But I always admire those contestants on the show that even though they reached 100,000, 500,000, and $1 million, they could have stopped. Regis gave them the opportunity to stop and walk away with all that money. Oh, I got chills. But they betted on themselves. They believed in themselves so much. They believed in themselves so much that they knew if they stopped, they would have regretted, because they knew there was something bigger on the other side. A lot of people, they stay comfortable because God has blessed them, but you have no idea. You have no idea what's on the other side. And every time I watch a contestant on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire say, F it. I know I have 500,000 right now, but let's keep going so I can get that $1 million. And they kept going, and a lot of them won and became a millionaire on that show. I just want to tear up. They became a millionaire. So many people would have stopped at 500,000. 500,000 is a lot of money. It's comfortable. But it's like when God put a dream in your heart and you actually go for it, it's nothing in this world that you can't do. Literally. And these people walked away a millionaire, because even though people in the audience was like, wait, just stop. Don't do it. You're going to lose it all. They didn't listen. They betted on themselves and became a millionaire. I betted on myself. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. I had to get my plaque to show you that, ooh, girl, you better hold it in. You got more videos to do. I feel like if I show you guys my plaque, what I'm saying will resonate with you just a little bit more. At 25, I didn't know what I was, not even 25. I started my YouTube channel, 23, 24. At 23, 24, I was a waitress. I was making money. I was comfortable. I even had my own place. Life was good for me. I could have been comfortable in my job, but I couldn't shake it off. I kept having dreams of me receiving 1 million subscribers one day. I had dreams of me becoming a YouTuber, and I just knew these dreams weren't by accident. I kept having the same dream over and over, because that's why I always tell you guys, pay attention to your dreams, because I felt like God knew it was time for the next step in my life. God knew it was time to take me to the next level. God knew I have that star quality about myself that would inspire millions of women around the world. I had a purpose. I didn't understand the purpose. And I'm just so happy that, once I took YouTube serious, that I stayed consistent and I still did it. I had so many guys I remember I used to date, and they'll be like, oh, what do you do for a living? I'm like, oh, I'm a YouTuber. Oh, you make money? I'm like, oh, it's all right. I make like $200 or $300. This is just my passion. Like, hopefully one day I'll make thousands, but it's my passion. But I'm working at Red Lobster right now. They used to look at me And I know they thought this to themselves, like, damn, this girl got nothing going for herself. Like, what? Like, what do you mean you being a YouTuber? But I never stopped. And those same people are in my DMs telling me congratulations. Those same men who, cut me off or ghosted me or felt like I was not on their level, they spinning the block now. I got friends who never congratulated me on anything I did. I have family who I never ever congratulated me on my success. And you know why? Some people can't congratulate you on your success because they didn't think that it would happen for you. They didn't think you would make it. They thought you were crazy. So my advice to you ladies, right now, I want people to think that you're crazy. I want people to kind of stay away from you, like, this girl have a far-fetched dream. Because the best thing that ever happened to me, when people started staying away from me, thinking I was crazy for pursuing this YouTube dream. I loved it because the less friends I had, the more I was able to isolate myself, concentrate on my channel, and it allowed me to blow up. God had to remove the distractions. God had to allow me to walk away from Red Lobster. God even told me, I'm going to make it more scary for you. Your beautiful apartment that you love so much, give it up. Move back in your mom's house. I'm like, why? Why am I losing this? I don't want to lose my man who was cheating on me at the time. I don't want to lose my friends who I thought had my back switched up on me. I didn't want to lose my job. Every day I would walk into Red Lobster with $1, come out with $300 because as a waitress, you make fast money. Why would I want to move with my mom? I'm 27. I had all of these thoughts because I was pursuing YouTube while I was working at Red Lobster and when I lived in a basement. But God said, nah, if you want to get this, you got to take it up a notch. You're not hungry enough. Let me see you hungry. You know what? Let me make you uncomfortable. I promise you're not going to be uncomfortable for long. See, God makes you uncomfortable for a small amount of time just to see how bad you really want it. Okay? During the season of you following your dreams, everything wrong is going to happen to you. But you know how they say only the strongest survive. There's not one celebrity that got their record deal handed to them. Arrogant Tay didn't have his superstar status as a hairstylist handed to him. He put in the work. He was doing Ari and them hair for years. He just now started getting popular 2-3 years ago. But he always had the talent, but he kept going. He kept being consistent. A lot of times people always say, oh, if you're consistent and you work hard, you're going to be successful. It sounds so cliche, like everybody says it, but it's true. I worked my ass off to get this, you guys. 7 years straight. My Bella gang, my day ones, y'all know. With crooked teeth, with messed up wigs, not really knowing what I was going to say in my videos. I was just going with the vibes. And I was enjoying myself while doing it. So I'm here to tell you, following your dreams is going to be the most scariest thing ever. But you will never regret betting on yourself. Because honestly, even if you don't make it, okay, or blow up, at least you would, if you die tomorrow, you're going to die happy. Just knowing that, hey, I wasn't a singer or whatever, but I had so much fun on my journey. I did so much. I enjoyed the casting auditions. I enjoyed the journey of it. You see, a lot of people are walking around mean and angry and resentful. You ever see people just hating on celebrities all the time? A lot of the trolls are people who never believed in themselves, and now they're watching other people doing the same thing they always wanted to do. So instead of congratulating them, they're so resentful that they rather point out flaws in that person. Do you know how many other YouTubers, especially you the same color as me, black woman, you a black woman like me. The minute I reached 1 million subscribers, I had this girl come out of nowhere, trying to rip off my girl talks and paint this crazy narrative about my videos, and people y'all was in her comments just eating her ass up. And I'm not even gonna say who it is because I don't condone bullying. But I didn't even have to address that girl because you got everything I wanted to tell that girl, you guys said it for me. I saw a comment that said, you know what? Instead of bashing Love Your Natural, you should take some pointers from her because she was able to have 1 million subscribers without doing this corny stuff that you're doing, without tearing somebody else down. That's the and that's the thing. And then I look at her subscribers. She don't even have at least 1,000 subscribers. She's thinking I'm gonna talk about this girl. And mind you, the video that she did about me has over 1,000 views. Every one of her videos don't have that many views. So she's probably like, oh, let me talk about this girl. It's gonna make me have a lot of subscribers, and I'm about to be lit. But what she doesn't know is that you fumbling your own blessings. You see, God doesn't bless mess. If you get your rise to fame destroying somebody, that karma is gonna come back to you. This means a lot to me, you guys, and I'm sorry for keep showing it. This means a lot to me because I chased my dream and I got it fair and square. Nobody put me on their channel. I didn't know no famous celebrity YouTuber. I didn't copy nobody's content. When I made Girl Talks popular, nobody even gave me my flowers for that. Whatever. Y'all know the real. I made Girl Talks a thing. I was talking about stuff on YouTube people were scared to talk about. Now people's doing it. But this means a lot to me because I didn't have to bash anybody either. I didn't have to put any clickbait titles, nothing. And I got here. I got here on my hard work, God, and love. I operate on love, not hate. This is why, if you guys notice, I don't even block people no more. I block people. I don't curse people out or go back and forth. I just block you because I operate on love. I operate on a high vibration. If you guys notice, my comment section, everybody's loving towards each other. I created that environment for a reason. You know, if I'm your role model, then follow in my footsteps. Turn to God, okay? Don't treat people grimy. Don't move dirty. Be consistent. And you can be the next Love Your Natural. You could be the next, if you want to be a rapper, I don't know, you could be the next Nicki Minaj. You could be the next Arrogant Tay. When God sees you a good person, you put in that work, you have crazy faith in him, you're not listening to people telling you you shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that, how can you lose? Explain that to me. How can you lose? You can't lose. But I promise you, you're going to lose terribly if you listen to your mom, your dad, your parents telling you what you can't do. If you're listening to people thinking that you're crazy for pursuing something that they don't have the guts to do. I hope this video sparks something in you to get off your ass today and put in that work. I put in that work. You see where it got me. Every single, your favorite celebrity, all of them, everybody has a story. Everybody started from nothing. So there's no excuse for you at all. Your job deserves the bare minimum. I gave my job the bare minimum. Before I quit, I started giving away my shifts. And you know why? Because I wanted to put more time into my YouTube. Until eventually I said, F this all together, move with my mom. And at the time I was making like $200-300 a month or something like that on YouTube. It was just getting me by to pay my phone bill. I struggled a lot. But I never took my eye off the prize. The prize was this. This was the prize. I woke up, I had dreams of holding this. And it's happening and I'm holding it. And I can't believe it. And that's going to be you one day, holding up your Grammy. Being acknowledged for what you have done. Your accolades one day. You're going to be like, I'm so happy I betted on myself. And I'm going to end this video here because it was way too long, and I don't want, you guys to, I don't want to get off topic, but I hope this message, helped you ladies, and I hope I wasn't all over the place. But this is a message that I really wanted to tell you guys. Once again, stop letting people talk fear into your dreams. They're your dreams, not them. You shut everybody up. You got to put yourself in a position where you're successful. Now the people who talked about you, they can't even talk about you to other people because they look like a hater. People from my past, they can't talk about me. You could talk about me, but the person that's listening to you talk about me is going to be like, oh, okay, you don't like her, but she's on her shit, right? She just bought a house, right? She just have 1 million subscribers, right? That's the best revenge ever. It hurt me so badly when people talked about me. It hurt me so badly when I get into argument with my exes and they be like, oh, that's why you just pretty. You're a bum. You're mad grown living with your mom. All of that. I had to suck it. I had to eat all of that. I spent many nights crying because I questioned myself. I'm telling you right now, when you follow your dreams, it's not all peaches and roses like I'm saying. There's going to be times you're going to doubt yourself, get discouraged. But don't stop. You have a purpose. Don't stop until you reach your destination. A lot of you guys, success is right here, but you stop right here. And because you stopped, you don't even know that your life could have changed for the best. And now you got to be stuck in your comfortable job, stuck in life for the rest of your life. Now for the rest of your life, you're always going to think, what if I kept going? How would my life be if I kept going? A lot of people don't know how would their life be if they kept going, because they got comfortable, just like in the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. They got comfortable with that 100,000 that they were going to get. But they didn't want to see what was on. They didn't know that on that other side, if they just believed in themselves, they could have got all the questions right and boom, became a millionaire. Stop being comfortable. Don't tell nobody what you're going to do. This year is your year to focus so that you can shine the next year. Hell, it might even take you 5 years to get where you need to go. It took me 7, but I'm happy I didn't stop. Imagine if I stopped. Anytime you feel discouraged, I just want you guys to put in your head, imagine if Love Your Natural stopped because she wasn't getting paid on YouTube. Imagine if Love Your Natural stopped because what people had to say about her. I learned to build a house with all the bricks thrown at me, and you got to do the same. And like I said, I can't stress this enough. Pray over that fear. Because right now, that fearful energy, that's the devil. Pray over that. Tell God, I don't know why I'm fearful of pursuing my dreams, but I really want to get this done. Watch how God is going to take that fear out. Next, you know where you're going to be, opportunities and resources are going to be coming your way because you prayed about it. And now you're going for it. And God sees that you went for it, and he's going to help you along the way. That's how it happens. At least it happened for me like that. So like I said, I love you ladies. I hope you love this message. Until next time, Bella Gang or no gang, love you.